Toxic Escape, I hope everyone's well. I wanted to do a video on respect because this is something that's been on my mind for years. I'm always curious how some people might respect me and others don't, and even though they may know me a very, very long time, the respect isn't there. But it's also on the front of my mind at the moment because I'm working with a client and he communicates with his buddies using a WhatsApp group. But he's noticed that when he puts a comment up, he might get one or two replies, or sometimes he gets no replies. Whereas others in the group, when they put something up, they get lots of replies, and there could be messages back and forth for one day after that. So he perceives that as them having a lack of a respect for him. And we're kind of looking at how we can address this. And one thing we've noticed is that, there's a big group of lads, but he rarely meets them one-to-one. So he never spends any time with them, just one-to-one, having a real conversation. He only sees them in terms of the entire group. So all of a sudden, we realise there's no context there. They don't know him as well as they might know other people. So of course they're not going to react to his messages if they don't have a stronger connection with him. So what he's been doing now is he's going around, he's ringing them all, and he's popping into them, and he's just having very simple conversations, and he's starting to build context, and he's noticed that people are starting to reply to them because they have a better bond with them, they have a stronger connection. And I think that should be our priority. We should be looking to build context in our lives and forget approval. Stop chasing likes on Facebook, but chase connections with people. And I love forming real connections, having real conversations, completely honest, no agenda other than two people getting to know each other. And any opportunity that I can to talk to people, over anything. It doesn't have to be anything important. But once the initial context is created and there is a connection there, then the second factor is capability. And not everyone can love and respect you. It's just a factor of life. And there's reasons for that. One of them could be bias. Someone could be biased against my age or how I look, how I speak. They could be biased against my opinions. Or they could be just projecting other relationships in their own past where there was disrespect there onto this relationship here. There could be social factors. They could have been brought up in a family where there was very little respect for each other. Maybe the mother and father were quite were mean to each other, they didn't communicate with each other, or they were just disrespectful towards each other. That can often be a learned behaviour. And then the person in your life could just be mimicking that or projecting it onto a relationship with you. There's not much you can do about capability. You can't force people to love and respect you. So the real question is asking yourself, why do you need to respect? And I think once you start to build context around that other person, so it isn't just about them developing context to you, it's you forming context with them. You can realise what their upbringing is, where they come from, what their biases might be, and then you can just decide, well, look, can I change these? Can I question their biases, or do I just leave them be? And for me personally, I don't go around trying to change people, and I certainly don't chase approval anymore. I would have done before. So if I find someone doesn't respect me anymore or have respect for me, then I just leave them be and I move on. I don't need it. It's not important to me. So I suppose that's my point. If you are someone and you feel you want to be listened, you want to be people to pay attention to you or your work, or you're just looking for respect, focus on context, focus on connections with people and everybody. Strip away your own biases and literally talk to everybody and have real conversations and see what comes of it. And you may find that people are much more reciprocal in their respect, or they may not be. But then the question is, why do you need it in the first place? Okay, that's it. Just a quick video today, guys. Thanks a million. And again, I appreciate anyone who's sharing the content. It's great. People are responding to it. I love it. And again, if anyone has any questions or comments, please send them on to me. I'll get back to people as quick as I can. That's it. Take care. Bye-bye.